Hi, I'm back to tell you how I've been getting on with NIRA, the handheld laser that Current Body have asked me to review. I've now used it for 30 days and wanted to give you a little update how I'm getting on. So the areas I've been using NIRA have been above my eyes, around the crow's feet, under my eyes. Definitely this line in the middle of my eyebrows. This is the one that every doctor and esthetician, whoever sees it, looks at me as if to say, oh, we could put a bit of Botox or filler in there, but I've never had any because I'm absolutely terrified of injections. Perfectly happy to laser my own face, but I don't want it injected. So I've also been doing it on these lines here, running from the nose, and also these two lines that are just starting to appear that I feel pull my mouth down a bit. So they're just starting, so I think they're a really good area to target. So I've been using NIRA mainly at night because I think it's just easier. It's time when I can cleanse properly and I have time to actually use the laser. I have done it a couple of times in the morning when I've missed the night before because I've just been too tired to do it. And there's no redness, there's no mark, there's no way of knowing that you've just done it. So absolutely no visible trauma to the skin whatsoever. The only thing I have noticed, there was a question after the first video that said, is it painful after the treatment? Well, there's absolutely no pain after the treatment, and there's no pain during the treatment. You get this little tiny, it's like a slap of an elastic band on the skin, like a tiny weeny prick of heat. It's definitely more sensitive under the eyes, there's no question about that. Where you haven't got very much fat, that is definitely more uncomfortable. Not awful, but it's a little bit more uncomfortable. Areas where you've got more fat under the skin, absolutely nothing. So just to let you know, I'm looking like this just so I can show you the laser. I have absolutely no makeup on other than just a little bit of mascara and a bit of lip balm just so that I don't disappear completely from the photograph. But this really is what you see is what you get. So to use NIRA, all you have to do is switch it on and just hold it to the level that you want. Oops. So that's up to level 5. I've been using it consistently on level 5 because I haven't found it too painful, and I think it's kind of more bang for your bucks. You might as well use it on full power if you can. So you hold on to NIRA, the laser, like this, and you will target areas around your eye, and you just gradually move it round. You can probably hear that beep. If I don't hold it in place, it will make a different tone to tell me that it hasn't fired. So you carry on around here. Now, once you get to under your eye, slightly more of a tingle, not really that uncomfortable. As I say, you can go straight in right up to the eye. I tend to do this sometimes. Don't know if it's right or not, but I can see exactly where to target it. I can see where the lines are. I have got a mirror here, by the way, if you're wondering. So, really simple and easy, and especially on these lines, it's really simple. I've actually gone over my top lip as well, I forgot about that. So that's how easy it is to use. You must have the tip actually in contact with the skin at all time for it to fire. If you don't, it doesn't actually fire. So, one other great thing, I haven't charged this since I've started using it, which is, as I said, over 30 days, so more than a month. It's probably a bit more than that because I meant to do this video at the beginning of the week and it's now the end of the week. Actually, no, it's the beginning of the following week. Let's get my weeks right. So it hasn't been recharged. not once, and still got full power. So that's really good. I'm just going to switch it off as we're not using it now. Lights go off. I've also travelled with it. I've taken it away with me and just put it in my check-in luggage. And you have to really make a point of switching it on, so it can't switch on by mistake. And easy when you're travelling, just so simple. It doesn't weigh anything, it's as light as anything, it doesn't take up any room, it's got this nice rubbery base so it doesn't fall over if you put it in the bathroom. I mean, you want to keep it somewhere where you're going to use it. I mean, you could actually do this sitting watching the television. You don't have to be in the bathroom by the mirror, but I tend to cleanse my skin and then use it straight after before I go to bed. But as you can possibly see, don't know if you can see on the camera or not, I mean, you don't get any redness or any sort of, just having a look, there's absolutely nothing. I mean, I've got a few blotches that aren't to do with the laser, but you can't see any evidence of having used it. So if you want to use it in the morning, absolutely fine. So NIRA is £299 from Current Body, and I have to say I am pretty impressed that this line feels so much softer. I mean, we know that a line or a wrinkle is a scar, and this really felt a bit more like a scar before I started. You could really feel it under the skin, whereas now it's incredibly smooth, and I think that is starting to actually improve. These lines look very slightly softer. Lines by my eyes, again, if I do that I can still see them, but I think most people will probably do that. If I'm not pulling that face, I think you can see the lines look slightly softer. Really hard to put this on film. It's hard to see exactly what's changed. And I think because collagen production isn't going to happen overnight, you know, you're going to have to use this, I think, consistently for at least 90 days to really see a difference on existing mature lines. I think these bits that are just coming up, easy to get to look a bit softer and better, but I think the more mature lines, I think, definitely take a bit longer. But so far I'm really impressed. Love how easy NIRA is to use. I like the fact that I can travel with it, and also I like the fact that you've got no sign of this treatment after you've done it. You can literally pop your makeup on if you're doing it in the morning, go to work, go to bed. Nobody knows it's being done, so no downtime whatsoever. It's not painful. Yes, you do get a sensation of heat and that kind of snapping ping. It's so quick and it's over, and no lasting effect whatsoever. So that's NIRA. If you've got any questions, just let me know. If you're watching on Instagram, just send me a message. If you're watching on YouTube, drop your comment below, and any questions, I'll answer them. If I can't, Current Body are amazing. They already answered questions on Instagram for viewers, and I'm sure they'll do it here as well. So thanks for watching, and I'm going to be back to tell you how I've got on, and hopefully it will be even more of an improvement. Thanks for watching.